baseball here on the show. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Heat. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Number 2 gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, hard to be any better than this guy was in his last start. Only allowed 1 run, and he went deep in the game, and he took a real hard, tough luck start. Let's see if the results can be any better, and if he pitches the same way he did at his last one. Tough luck loss.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Next to hit is Marcus Wilson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
On the ground to the right side. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Out to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And now here is Jordan Flash. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jordan Flash.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Renfro is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Fouled off. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
To the plate now, TJ the man. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Next 0-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. That's a big moment for this franchise as he has notched their first hit since the relocation.
Hey, Matt, there's a trivia question you can win for years on. This is a real special moment right there.
Stepping in now, Jake the Dude, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The set and the 1-0. Lifted into center field. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Uh, 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's the pitch. Hunter Renfro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
That misses 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Kelly Smith is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And it's fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Devers has it. Throwing time at first for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Fred the Man.
Next will be the designated hitter, Fred the Man. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flagged this one down to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Here's the first pitch. Chavis is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Pause, now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you could do with that pitch.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Next to dig in, Marcus Wilson. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here. The 3-0 pitch. Nope. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. We play 2.5. No score on the show. Bottom of the inning now. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Colin Big Daddy. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here. At the plate now, Arthur Franchise. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Franchise is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming, a challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Right fielder giving chase, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. So now to the plate, Jordan Flash, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here now is Rafael Devers. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And now the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball just inside.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 2-0. Christian Vasquez is on deck. Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez struck out in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Next to stand in is Hunter Renfro. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. ready. Here's the 1-0.
At the ball. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 3-1 fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Bryant. Now here it comes. They're trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now back, third baseman, TJ, the man.
Stepping in once again is TJ the man. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, the left fielder, Jake,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake the Dude. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High in the air into shallow left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis. First pitch of the AB on its way. The pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, first home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Alex Verdugo will be next. The 3-0 pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. First delivery to him.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Second, and there are 2 aboard now.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate, Marcus Wilson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's wide, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Gonzalez at second. Verdugo at first with no outs. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's taken strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Down the left field line and deep. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now the Red Sox DH, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And 2 home now to Bogaerts. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. fastball that crowds in the bin, and it's 1-1. To first. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. First pitch on its way. Kelly Smith will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box, Mark Sampson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Fred, the man.
Striding forward now is the DH, Fred, the man. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. From the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Vasquez stands at second with no outs. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a drive by Renfro. This is hit well out to left. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bobby Dalbec is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
We got 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Michael Chavis back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on the way. Marwin Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
2 out with the man at first. One ball, one strike to count. One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Flash gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox on top 2-0. Now to bat, Colin Big Daddy to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Verdugo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Franchise.
Next up, Arthur Franchise, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Jordan Flash, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode, on an 0-2 count.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Three and 2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Bryant, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, he's still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Lifted in the air out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stephen Powers will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. And now pitch on the way.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad back barrel accuracy.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Alex Verdugo is retired to kick off the inning. Standing in now, Marcus Wilson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Powers is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be given.
That will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to. Leading off the inning, it'll be TJ the man, and they could use a spark from him here. Here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rodriguez will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake the Dude. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Kelly Smith.
Into the box, Kelly Smith, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rafael Devers trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike two, swinging, missed out in front of the slider.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Now into the box, Christian Vasquez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfro. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Vasquez leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The 1-2. Lifted into center field. Flash is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
So now here is Bobby Dalbec, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery.
No, that's bad.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Adam Ottavino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 0, Adam.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Mark Sampson.
Sampson.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
At the plate now, Fred the Man, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Colin Big Daddy. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Matt Barnes is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Arthur Franchise will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The man at second with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So here's Michael Chavis now. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. The dude is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
At the plate now is Marwin Gonzalez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. That's inside, 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Smith has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Verdugo.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. over and digging in, Jordan Flash. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, Ryan as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 and dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2 the count. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now into the box is TJ the man as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
First pitch of the AB now. Jake the Dude is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count remains full. picked him up. Gonzalez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
A 2-0 finish today. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Number 2 pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Matt Barnes gets a 4-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.